It's boring.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules?
Ooh, it's raining.
So I just watched Batman, and I was using the new lights, which I do like, behind the set. I feel like it does help with the eyes a little bit. They don't feel strained. And I wanted to do a quick review of Batman Forever. I know it's been 24 years or so, but back then I was only, let's see, I was born in 82, 92, I'd be 10. Ooh. So I was only 13 when this movie came out. We didn't have iPhones like this, so why not do a review of Batman Forever? Now, I was a huge fan of 89 Batman, Michael Keaton, and Batman Returns, Michael Keaton, of course, Tim Burton. These movies are fantastic. I know people say campy in the first Batman with Prince music and stuff like that, but Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson are amazing. But we're not talking about that Batman. We're talking about Batman Forever, Joel Schumacher. But I did find out that Tim Burton was the producer of this film, which I didn't know that. But Joel Schumacher took over. What I've read on the internet, not that you can believe anything you can read on the internet or anything that you do read on the internet, but what I heard is that the first two movies were too dark. I was only 7 when I saw Batman, 89 Batman, Michael Keaton. Too dark. They're saying that it's too dark, but really they wanted to commercialize these to the max. They wanted to sell more merchandise because that's why entertainment is created. Can we market this to everybody? That's what all the Marvel movies are. Everyone can see them, right? There's like no swears in them, no blood. Now, when Batman Forever comes out, it's more commercialized. It's to sell product, and that I don't think did too well. They should have stuck with the dark theme that they had going on, had Tim Burton direct it, had Michael Keaton again to do all 4 Batmans that we grew up with. Now, Val Kilmer, I don't think is a horrible Batman, but he's not Michael Keaton. Every time you switch a character or a person playing that character, you compare him to the original character. Not that we're comparing Michael Keaton to TV Adam West Batman, but you are now comparing Val Kilmer to Michael Keaton, and there is no comparison to Michael Keaton Batman. I think this is a horrible entry to the Batman series, but it wasn't Batman or Batman Returns. Remember when I saw this back in 95, I felt kind of disappointed right in the beginning when he's like trapped, they kind of trick him, and then I know he's going to get out of it, but I was like, this is not Batman. This is definitely not Batman, or he would not be tricked that easily. He's already in danger in the first scene, and then maybe they were trying to start it like that, but I always thought of Batman, like, if you think of the original Batman, 89 Batman, where he's already, kicking butt in the beginning and everyone's terrified of him. That's why in this third one, I didn't really care for it. Now, watching it now, it explains it a little bit more, Batman needs help, and that's why they bring in the Robin character. So that's kind of like that. He does get out of that first scene with like someone's hearing aid. What I found is very campy, very, very dumb. I think the acting is really good in this. You have Jim Carrey as the Riddler, Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, very good acting there too. Chris O'Donnell as well. So I like the acting, I really do. I think cut out the campiness, make it a little bit more dark. Big disappointment with changing, the actor Val Kilmer. Not that he's a bad Batman, especially compared to George Clooney, but he is not Michael Keaton. So that's why it was so hard for me to make the transition 1, 2, and then 3. I remember seeing the advertisement like, oh, they're gonna have all the, bat boat or whatever you called it, and the bat plane is all going to be there. I think that's what drew me to it as well when they were going to do this. You have Jim Carrey, it's like kind of at the height of his career, and they're going to get him as well. So I don't think it's bad casting, really. I just think that I'm always comparing Val Kilmer's Batman to Michael Keaton's Batman. I don't think the story is horrible, but a few of those campy things, especially like when they show like the Batman has to go with the prototype suit and they show his butt with a shot. I was like, really? I mean, you don't really need those shots. And cut out those shots, get rid of that hearing aid in the beginning where like, oh, he's already in trouble, and then maybe this is a good entry. I still think it's an okay entry. I just don't think that it matches up compared to the darkness of Batman and Batman Returns. So I do think Val Kilmer is a good Batman. I just don't think that he's going to compare to Michael Keaton, and it's not fair to him to compare him, but just have him as Batman. If he was the first Batman, you'd be like, okay, that's Batman, you know, besides Adam West. I'm going to give this a high rating. I would probably put it at about a 7 out of 10. I put original Batman, which we will review, at a 10 out of 10, and Batman Returns at a 9.5 or maybe even a 10 as well, because I do love those two movies. So let me know what you think of this movie when you saw it, what you think of that now compared to when you saw it when you were younger. Batman Forever. If you like it, if you hate it, just let me know. And as always, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know when I upload a new video or when I go live. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Bye. Enjoy your food. Breakfast.
Happy Thursday to you all. This is a two-part vlog. Yesterday, I did actually kind of a lot. I went to the dump and I had to drop some things off. I did pick up like this entertainment center on the side of the road one time, and it was just not good. So I brought that there. You can swap it there, and there's like this thing called a swap shop. So you drop something off and you can take something, so you can leave stuff there for people to pick up. And then I was doing some maintenance around my place, and two buddies of mine showed up. Buddies that I started a business with years ago when I was teaching at Granby. One of my students came up to me and wanted me to, he actually handed me this design, a GD on a sticky note, and so he said, can you put this on a t-shirt? His dad had drawn this, and so I said yeah. So I spent time and put it into the computer, designed it, and then we started a business together. So him and his dad, so a student of mine, of course, and so he was home, and he's now older. He went to college, he's completed college and stuff. So it was great to see him. I will insert a picture right now. And then last night I did a live drawing session. You can see below this video. I'll insert the pictures as well that I drew.
Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They weigh me down.